Hello there, and welcome back. We're gonna continue where we left off. Last time we finally, got some stuff done in the Byzantine Empire, and I'm currently over my vassal limit by 2. We started fixing that last time, but we're gonna continue this time. I'm probably gonna fix this basically just by, taking these titles, and just gonna make a Mega Duke slash King of Thessalonica, because I'm probably just gonna release it later down the line. Now, with that said, there isn't too much we're going to do right now. It's just basically reorganizing my empire, finishing up the war up here. That's the Danes started for me, and basically try and start splintering the realms so that I can start creating these kingdoms and handing them out. So, you know, basic stuff. But then again, I don't care if the kingdom borders are, messed up, as long as they don't hold any, British territory when I release them. And that is what we're going to try and fix here. Duchy of Orleans holds this. That's not good. But again, it's still going to be a while. We're probably going to do the, as I said, the Holy War for the Kingdom of Aquitaine, and we're going to continue with the Spain. I'm probably going to, take Spain before we start releasing to give the people over here a little bit more time to consolidate the realm, as it were. But for now, we want to find someone. We want to make the this guy works out. My son. Again, we just want to find someone that we can make the king of Thessalonica, and I have chosen my son for that job. And again, I would kind of like to keep Byzantium myself, but just in terms of duchy tiles, it's going to make it very difficult. So we'll have to see. We might actually make some changes up here that we hold Essex and Mercia, because Mercia is just huge. Or that we add East Anglia into the mix and take the -10 from holding too many duchy tiles. But we'll have to see. We could also just, create another duchy tile when we're about to die. That could also, work. But, yeah, other than that, we don't really have too many things we need to consider at this moment. So, gonna continue as is. My updates here have been reset, so I'm gonna have to go through them. I don't care if that I'm 4 in line for Denmark. That is perfectly fine. There we are. Remolus land, that's simple. Those are the vassals in Thessalonica. Doesn't matter. I can grant vassals to rightful league. Again, Thessalonica, Thessaly. Don't matter. We're gonna revoke those tiles anyways. I can marry off some of my family members. We're gonna do that, however. Heritable. Let's see. Sonian and a second tier on both the other traits. So we'll do this. There's a chance that children being in bed. Oh, I already married her off, I believe, but I didn't, it didn't go through. Let's see, can we find you a wife that is... I think we'll do this. Get a genius in the family that is, poisoning my blood, if you will. We'll go with this. It's not the best again, but I can live with it. So, I'm currently moving these guys over. We're gonna do that before I'm allowed to get some supply before we start revoking tiles in this area. Other than that, we have the Count of Savoy here. I could put him in under Provence, just so make a big duchy that will be split down the line. Actually use Provence here as yeah, probably gonna just use Provence here as the king tiles to begin with. So I'm gonna grant him Savoy, and the Kingdom of Burgundy is going to be integrated into this man down the line. That's the plan, at least. Other things that we can do here, Brittany. I'm not gonna hand out any more, land to Brittany / Romagna, apparently. I'm gonna have to split up these guys. Type force petition. We are going to lower the amount of levies. Again, it's negligible because they have to give me some amount of levies anyways. 11%. Yeah, I can live with this because we're gonna hand out the tile anyways. I've apparently already changed her obligations. That's a bit confusing. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that once the next character takes over. But, how do we want to do this then? Burgundy is West Francia. It's part of one of my, you know, vassal lands, so... One is West Francia, the other is Aquitaine. Okay. I'm gonna grant him this vassal, and I'm gonna grant him this vassal. It said Belfast, that means that I just grant him a vassal that is in Ireland. No, but Norwegian has a vassal in Ireland. This is good enough for now, because I'm now just going under vassal limit again, and once we... Well, that gets rid of the malices, and that is the main concern. I probably should have waited, you know, allow these guys to reinforce before sending them away, but that's fine. We have a white piece with those guys, which means that these guys now are also suffering a huge number of... Well, they're suffering attrition, let's just be honest. They're going to lose troops from that. This will be an even battle, but I think it's fine. Just even if we just end up weakening them, that should be enough. I can just raise more levies. Oh, we actually ended up capturing them after one of their armies left, but we're still gonna lose most likely. Can I pull a, you know, a sneaky one here? Raise the local army. Still gonna take some time, but I was wondering why things were going so slow. It's because I'm not at the correct speed. Yeah, I'm just letting these guys seem to die, let's be honest. That's my fault. I might actually lose this now because I sent those guys in, but it's what I usually do. Now, do I need both of these stacks to deal with the enemy here? Probably not. But again, it'll take 7 months to have them stand down. I think I'm just gonna have them reinforce. We can have this army stand down, one over here. And we can now start, you know, evoking titles. Let's see. To at least get the onages of this army. Probably these two, too, for that matter. Yeah. Counters this against me? That's fine. Do I have a siege general available? You. But he hates me. So let's just put this guy in charge. And I don't want to. I want to revoke titles, not grant. These will definitely not accept. So we'll just do one at a time. These guys will get one more tick of supply gain, and then I'll send them up north. There we are. We're sending them up north. And these guys are gonna, you know, have to regain some supplies, but as you can see here, it takes go pretty quickly. Should take 2 months, 58 days maximum. There is nothing that can be done. I apparently have lost my position. I can deal with that later. We have a dangerous faction. I would believe this is the Greek Orthodox populace. Not a fan of being, you know, conquered. The Duke of Cornwall already it, so I don't care. We've taken the foe hostage. So what's going to happen is that when I end the war, she's going to, you know, be taken hostage anyways, so why not ransom what we can while we still can. Money is money, after all. Boiling anger. Someone, you know, struggles. Gave me some stress relief. Good. Yeah, and I just need to be a little bit careful here. See that no one, you know... We go with Dreadful again. That's a real thing to save. Didn't take long. Hopefully I'm capturing someone in this battle. That's honestly the only reason I fought it. We didn't get any, anyone good, so let's just end it. Shall impose demands. And now we can, start working. Again, we're gonna split this army in two, send one there, send the other there. Regain some supplies, siege individually. Apparently, Basileus has already inherited a part of Thessalonica again. So, that's not nice. That's pretty bad, actually. Oh yeah, I didn't take the title yet, I just put her in prison. Let's revoke the title, County of Abydos, and ransom her. And I will revoke this one's title as well, because, she took the opportunity and messed up. And we shall ransom her as well. So, the soon-to-be King of Thrace will get these both counties, as you might expect. Marshal is required, there we are. And I shall now go north. These guys stand down, forgot about that. Yeah. Put someone... My player, that's fine. He probably won't be my player. But we're having a small problem right now, as you can see. We're currently on the fast track and actually losing this war. So we have another Ting meet with raised voices. Apparently, two settlements squabbling against each other. We should just go for this. They'll tire themselves out, or this one, otherwise occupied. Popular opinion, some left. It's hurting my reinforce rate, but it should be fine. I'll take the popular opinion. And once we've won this battle, I'm just going to split this army in two. And hopefully the will score gain from this battle will be enough to give me time to siege both of these holdings, so they do not win. By simply, having enough war score as it is. Theodosius have no chance. Yeah, we have made a decent amount of money. I'm still losing money. If it wasn't for that, we'd start upgrading, rest of our holdings. But I could probably do this. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to get the siege workshop? Honestly, I think I do. Siege weapon effectiveness. It would be nice, don't get me wrong. But I'm just having a look at what the other things we have here could be. Leisure palaces. Well, we do not have actually everything we need here. Royal preserves. This could be nice, but I think we're going to go with the siege innovation. We're just going to have a quick look here at Essex. See what we can. I could make siege works here, just to make sieges more effective. And I think we're going to build the siege works in Kent. Because again, just to make our siege weapons more effective. I'm not too bothered about anything else really. Not need to modify his contract. I think we can now revoke this guy's title. Again, press the wrong button. Yeah, and we're just gonna do it with everyone here, because it'll make it easy for me in the long run. We have a decently sized army too. So let's just go and fight that first. We might actually get lucky and just capture him. And if we do, I might as well just ransom him at this point. I make so much money from my vassals in Domain that having the armies raised is actually what's causing me some problems. There we are. Did sadly not capture him. How are we doing here? Are we going to finish any of these sieges in time? Maybe this one. Yeah, we should be able to finish the siege of Berlin in time, and that is what's going to be important. So I should be able to stop the, war for the county, if you will. Councillor has died. My steward. I could again help with converting the culture down in Byzantines, and honestly, we're going to do that because it's the average development. So we're going to convert that for him. Convert fate. Gonna help with that too, I think, because right now, yeah, as you can see, Calic is just vanishing from our lands. So the Orthodox are currently the biggest threat, and most of that threat comes from just the development and Byzantine. So again, we're going to convert these because they have high development, which will speed up our research by a margin. Right piece now? Yeah, let's do that. I can get rid of the men I have raised up here. So be it. Very good. We're back to earning money again while having our armies raised. I'm gonna have these guys go and kick these guys. I still have the Holy Order raised apparently. We're gonna condemn him. He's been routinely lying and being apparently, you know, a bad influence, if you will. Anyone of you worth a decent amount of money? You are worth a decent amount of money, 93, but is that enough to, you know, continue the war? How much do I use? 40 in raised armies maintenance, so 93, 2 months worth, not enough. We are just gonna enforce. And yeah, I'm gonna keep these guys raised because we are going to be continually fighting people for their titles. So I am going to have to do that. There we are. And 15, it's better to just get rid of the threat to my my house, if you will. I kept these two, so they are basically from somewhere else. There we are. And let us revoke this guy's title. He will not accept, but it doesn't matter because I can just slap my stacks on top of him. And once again, we will grant it to my son. I will also give him the petty kingdom of Streamont. So he'll be a double duke, I believe. Yeah, I can also raise a runestone. I can do that because we need them. My vanquished foe again, and we would again do not care where we place it because we have maximum control in our holdings. There we are. See what the county decides to do. Oh, I handed him over with the dukedom. Ah, I made a mistake. That is my mistake. This guy has a feudal contract with protected tyranny. Again, I don't care. It's not my contract. His obligations have already been changed. Okay. I want to avoid contracts so bad at times. It's not even funny to think about. But we can't, sadly. Game of riddles. Let's see here. Just challenge with game of riddles. I have a 60% chance of winning. Again, 67% chance. I could toss her in the dungeon. That's tyranny. Or I could just go, sorry, but I have better things to do. And honestly, it doesn't look like, it looks like this might, let's just do this. It's like a prestige for opinion with anyone. Oh, I'm at war with Burgundy? Yeah, my vassals are really eating the French here, literally. But yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on this guy for when he dies. It shouldn't be too long. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. See here? Oh, we already captured a 3 stack, 6 stack, 7 stack. Did I not? I did pause it, just the game being funny. They have 33,000 men. 6.5. Where are the rest? They're over here, I assume. Yeah, they should be over there. Hmm. Let us deal with this side first. So let's move the rally point to this location right here. And race all here. And it'll take 2 months. It looks like most of them are actually sailing to Byzantium. Yeah. That's the gist that I'm getting here. Which could be a problem. It won't necessarily be a problem, but it could be. For sure. Let's take you two. And have you march there. And honestly, let's just have all 3 of you join up and use that. Once these 2 have done with the sieges, we can have them split up and deal with these. Sorry, have them join together and then deal with them. Right now it's not too, problematic that they siege a little bit. Something I can live with. Another cadet branch, we're starting to get a lot of those. And of course, if we're lucky here, we might actually just capture whoever's, in charge of the rebellion to begin with. I took him captive. So let's just enforce demands, because, again, a big problem for me. And since he owes everything, we'll just take everything. Shall ransom him for 130. Just fair enough. Then we hand the tiles to my son. And boom, there we are. Now, that's a 20k stack. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. The fact that you chose to sail over there is interesting. But I'm gonna... Okay, this one is actually done gathering. That's interesting too. Let's have you do that. Once you're done gathering, you're sailing to Thessalia. And again, I'm gonna have to have this army destroy these 2 stacks before it goes help the other one. Because otherwise we're gonna get a rebel doom stack. Which, I'm not a fan of. Let's just have you 2 also sail down there, because I'm pretty sure that's stack of rebels is gonna walk down there. Holding too many duchies. Thessaly? Okay. Petty Kingdom of Thessaly. There you go. And honestly, you should be pretty much ready. Prince Halfred has been murdered. Someone really tried here. One-legged, brutally mauled, and disfigured. That's quite the murder rising. Murdering. We have heresy again. Old Assatrans in the Isles. The Xverka of the Isles has announced the world that he and his vassals have converted to Old Asatru. Having become disillusioned with the teaching of the Asatru priests, the nobles of the Isles no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true, and are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. I don't get it, but I guess that makes them happy. So, I'm going to demand conversion. He might accept. I might have to give this guy a hook, just to make sure he converts back. I could probably just revoke his titles now. No, it's still an active tyranny, even if it's an heresy. I don't get it. Again. But I will try and, demand a conversion and, stop this quickly. We'll just do this with everyone who, converts. And hopefully they will convert back. Because, I've been in charge for a long time. I have a lot of long-line penalty. Positivity going. So, I've converted 2 of those that converted back. We'll just need to convert the rest. Guess we are very low on fervor then. No, we're at 79%. Okay. 19 counties follow this fate. Okay. Guess most of them are, yeah, the Swedish one, and some in now the northern end of the British Isles. 3 down here. I guess I should try and just eradicate the heresy. I wonder if that would get rid of it. I doubt that very strongly. I'm gonna end this rebellion. We basically cleaned up Greece, and once we've done that, I'm gonna probably end the video. Then we'll do a quick holy war against Aquitaine next episode. Then we'll probably end up with a new ruler again. I didn't actually need to bring all these troops here, because they ended up splitting up their armies. That's my bad. This bad. Okay, also just, you know, became a little bit more problematic. Can I not? Oh, she converted back? It's not like me, let's be honest. But we'll still try, and if we can get most of them to, you know, back to Asatru, that would be the best. But if we can't, that's just how things are going to be too. I'm going to have to use my court chaplain most likely. Ah, he refused. He accepted. No, accepted. I think the one that we expected to refuse, refused. Upper Burgundian de Jure War, we're just gonna white peace them, because I'm not interested in going up there and dealing with that. Let's do this. Be cook. This guy does not like me, and his highest stat is shared with intrigue and martial. He might actually make himself my spy master. So, even though it's not great, I'm just gonna say no. I wish I could, you know, do that quickly, but it's a bit too risky for me. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's not worth the risk. They're all coming to me now, which is good. Means we can easily, you know, purge them. Okay. You're kind of feeling jittery there. But this should be most of the rebels. I think there's like that one 4K stack still running about somewhere. Yeah, there's still that one 4K stack, which I have no idea where actually is. So let's have the light footman, the bowman, and 6,000 levies. That should be more than enough. Still, you know, be available. Why did my game lag that badly there? It's just, you know, sending troops back home. Now, I need to figure out where this last 4 stack is, so if I press U, there you are. We're actually sieging roads. That's interesting. We're attacking from sea, but that should be fine. There's some, you know, skirmishes, some bowmen, and these are all levies. So even if he's actually a decent commander, though. I'll give him that. My grandson was slain in battle. That's not good. Doing this because we do it with everyone. Rise up against us. And this started 12. I'm getting tired of this. Of all these county wars, because my vassals are creating well, my vassals are fighting wars for land, and I am who do I want to boost of my boys here? Studying Marshal, Spy Master. Honestly, right now, the one that lags the most behind is the Marshal. And also, the thing is, sad part here is that most of my court chaplains are old, because with age, higher learning. But I really wish it would just choose... I should probably just mark these guys. Every time I get a new court chaplain, just mark it with this, so I'll see him up here when he dies. That could be a solution. But with that said, I'm gonna have to raise some armies to deal with this count over here. That quickly. Do not want to place it on him. Let's place it there. Raise the local army. It'll take 4 months because, you know, I forcefully stopped it. But honestly, just hunting down this little army of his should be enough, so... let's just do that. and white peace out because I don't care. It's not a war I started, it's a war I inherited. So I don't feel the need to win it. Let's just leave it at that. There we are. And yeah, my vassals are doing great work with Burgundy, West Francia, also over here. Wondering how... Oh, taking a little bit more of Africa as well. But yeah, next time it's definitely going to be the Holy War for Aquitaine. Which should be alright. They're allied with the Byzantines, which could, you know, create some problems for me. But I'm aiming at winning from sieging. The Byzantines will probably be stuck down here to some degree. And if I need to beat them up, I'll beat them up. And worst case scenario, I can just assassinate this guy. He's also old, but he's feeling fine, so... I can actually kill him for free, so let's just start that scheme. And we'll see what we do next time. We are really old now, we're 88, so we'll have to consider it as time goes by. But thank you for watching, and I do hope that you have enjoyed. Bye-bye!